Salutations, my fellow dandies! It's me, Jack Dandy, and I'm hiding. We haven't been in my room for a little while. I should use this more often, considering how lovely it is. It's lovely, isn't it? I keep forgetting how nice it is every time I look at it. Yeah, it's... Hello. I've got a new outfit. I commissioned this a while ago, and I wasn't expecting it, and then I got a message over the weekend that was like, it's done. And I was like, oh, great. So I can show it off, finally. So I designed this as this kind of summer, autumnal kind of look. But I wanted to have different colour. Basically, I was bored of seeing me always in red. So I thought, well, I red and the occasional blue when I take my jacket off. So I thought I'll switch it up, and I'll get some new colours in. So, ta-da! Here I am. Here's my new costume. I keep calling it a costume, and it's not. It's an outfit. Here's my new outfit. My lovely new autumnal outfit. Look at me. Don't I look just the dandiest? Shut up if you don't agree. Just pretend that you do. It's fine. Look, I got these fancy new red shoes with tassels on, and the standard mismatched socks, and I got this fantastic giant gold rose belt buckle. Fun fact: I actually have this belt buckle on my red jacket. You just can't see it because of the waistcoat. It's why the shirt hangs weird. And no hair colour. No. I'll always have the red pompadour. That's my... From the neck up, I'm pretty much... I mean, I might put the odd pair of sunglasses on. Or Scouter or something. But... darker red for autumn. No, I'm not... I'm not... This is natural, this hair colour. This isn't like some kind of mood change hair colour thing. But yeah, and I've got a lovely, long, breezy jacket for those cooler days during autumn, and 2 shirts. Standard autumn wear. I keep saying autumn. I don't really know fashion. I just kind of designed this. But like my old outfit, not costume, I can take my jacket off. Hey! So now on hot summer days, which we might have to wait a little while. We don't really get very hot autumn days in the UK. I might be lucky and get a sunny day. I think, but yeah, we're nearing the end of September. October's not really known for its heat waves, but still, just to mix things up a little bit, I can wear my lovely new shirt. I was expecting a jumper. I look like a Pokemon trainer. I get the Pokemon trainer comment quite a lot on my red suit as well. I think it's just my head looks... I think my design just looks quite Pokemon trainery, which I'm not going to complain about. It's lovely. I'll happily be a Pokemon trainer. I look like a Pokemon trainer that I have dressed. Well, yeah, I mean, I did dress me. These are clothes that I designed. So this is my style. The pattern, I will say, the pattern is a unique pattern that my parental guardian, as I like to refer to her, Sire of Cheshire, did for me, based on a pattern that I got off of Google. And I said, look, I can buy this pattern, or you can make a new one. And she went, I'll make a new one. So this is a unique gold rose pattern for my shirt. Jacket off, always jacket off. I will mix it up a little bit. I like the jacket off. It does look like I make my own beer in my basement. But at least I don't have to ever worry about my trousers falling down, because I've got the belt and suspenders combo. And that's a strong combo. But the outfit's not the only thing I got. So, as you know, I have my rose pose with my old costume, with my old outfit, and I've got my controller pose. However, I now have a built-in gun pose. Look at this. It's crime time all the time, baby. That means I can now gun into rose, back into gun. Ha ha! It's always crime time now, baby. Yeah, I'd go with my FF14 apartment. It is very gold. I am very gaudy. Gaudy was the oh, I forgot to mention my wallet chain. Look at my wallet chain. No one's gonna steal my wallet now. It's lovely. Yeah, I went. Gaudy was the key phrase when I designed this new outfit. But yes, I have my gun. I go look like a pimp for crime time. This does look. Yeah, I will say this does look very Miami. This will be a good look for when GTA 6 comes out, I feel. So I've got my crime time gun. I've also, so when I'm standing here in my room and I don't look just quite so awkward with my hands by my side, I've got my hands in my pocket. I will say, it does look a bit better with the jacket on, where you can't quite see my hands. So I know the angle looks a bit weird. It's based on the kind of Lupin the Third, the way Lupin the Third would put his hands into his pockets, where he'd stick his elbows out really wide. So that's why. But now I'm like a stand-up comedian. I can just stand at the top. I can stand in my room and talk to you without my arms, just dangling awkwardly by my side. Now the most important one. No drink. Hang on. The most important one is I no longer have to say it when I do it. I can shrug. Look at me. Now I can just, when I had something on up, now I don't have to just go shrug or tell you that I'm shrugging. I can just do it. And finally, I have my Rubicon for when I did want this to be like at my mouth drinking, but I think it was just too difficult to do. So, but I have my Rubicon now. So, and I have all of these poses for no lychee Rubicon. I could choose one flavor, okay? So I had to have the mango flavor, which is, you know, the mango's the standard flavor, I feel. But no, I've got all of these poses on my red suit as well. So it's I've now got a range of things I can do. But very boringly, I'm going to go to the controller for the game that we're going to play, because it's not really a crime time game. And, well, I mean, the controller is the default. So, yeah, like I said, it was a nice surprise over the weekend that this came in. And, yeah, now I can change. I think what I'll do is kind of rotate between states based on how I feel in the evening, and it just means the videos will look a bit more colourful. Won't always be me in my red suit in the bottom corner. I'll be green, black, red, and blue, and then I don't know, maybe next year I'll get another costume, maybe a blue and pink one or something. I'm trying to get all of the jackets of Lupin the Third. So I've got his red jacket and I've got his green jacket. So the pink jacket is the next one. Maybe I'll get like a wintry costume or something. Outfit. Anyway, let's. Oh, I need to fix that. That's not right. Okay. So that's a thing. So some of these, I had tested most of these and had them fixed once before. I will go back to Cheshire and just let her know that happens. I'll have to check whether that happens on the green suit as well. Most of the poses are fine, and they I can switch between them, but there's a couple where they don't deactivate the previous pose. So I do need to be careful about that. Okay, let's put myself in the corner. Let's make myself the appropriate size. And then let's play some Beacon Pines. Yay! Oh, it's gone into sleep, so I'm glad you like it. Christmas jumper? I mean, I won't be able to get anything for this year, because it takes quite a while to get these made, and I'm trying to save for a house. So, but maybe for next year. Maybe for next Christmas I can... Maybe for like this time next year I can get a new suit or something. You know, unless things kick off massively and I start making a huge amount of money through Twitch to pay for one ahead of time. Otherwise it comes out my own pocket. So it's a bit Shiva. Yeah, it is a bit kind of Goro, multi-armed. yeah, it's a bit. It did it with one of the other ones. I had the shrug didn't disable, and so I had very much just like multiple arms coming off of me. Like I said, I'll email Sire and get her to fix it for me. I mean, it won't be. I won't make it fully Christmas because then I won't be able to wear it the rest of the year. I like to have stuff that I can wear that's kind of seasonal, but I can still wear it the rest of the year. So maybe just like a kind of furry pimp jacket type thing, but in pink. So it's furry, so it's kind of wintry, but I can wear it all year round because I'm a gangster, as you all are aware. I'm an OG. I'm loco, and all that. So, a Christmas neckerchief. I do like the idea of a neckerchief. Don't know about a Christmas one though. We shall see. Like I said, it's a lot of money for a Christmas costume that I can only really wear like 2 months of the year. And it'll be, if I have a Christmas costume and I wear it too early, people will yell at me for wearing a Christmas costume too early. Because everyone's got their own definition of when Christmas starts. As far as I'm concerned, Christmas starts as soon as the last bank holiday happens, because then it's the only thing I've got left to look forward to. But opinions differ. Anyway, let's crack on with some Beacon Pines. We've enough narcissism for the evening. Well, no, that's not true.
Dear
but...
reader, allow me to introduce you to my book.
I have to press a button to make her continue.
Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special.
Why isn't... Hang on. Did I not set my lean up properly? Hang on a second. Let me... turn off for 2 seconds. Where's my... brow height? Mouth. Okay, so that's that one. Is it Rex? Ah. Hang on. What is this? I thought I set all the perimeters up properly, but for some reason my body rotation is being funny. Why is it being like that? Hang on, maybe it's easy if I look over here. There we go. Sorry, just some technical problems. Standard. Right, if I want to go that way, you should move. So why do you not want to? Which way is the y-axis? Is this the y-axis? Okay, that's that one. That's rotation. Where's lean then? Do I not have lean set up? Ah. Why are you like this? Up, down. Yeah, that's the head. I. Oh, okay. I don't think I have it. I just don't think I have. Oh, unless this is it? Auto breathing? No, that's just rotation as well. Okay, for whatever reason, I don't have my... That's something I can fix later. For whatever reason, I don't have my body rotation turned on, which means that unfortunately I can't get out of the way. Oh no, there we go. It's working a little bit now. I'll have to tweak the thing. The problem with getting a new model is that all of the parameters go back to default, and I have to reset them. So I'll double. I thought I had reset all of them to work the way I wanted them to, but I can't like move my body out of the way like I used to be able to. So there's obviously some value not set right. But so apologies, I can't move out of the way of the text. Just move sides. Yeah, I guess I could for this. I'll probably be in the way of something else, but at least I'll be out of the way of the text. There we go.
Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal is.
Oh, it's fine. If they put the illustrations on the left, I can just block those a little bit. That's fine. Who cares about drawings? Look at me.
Is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
I was going to say, I don't think the entire story plays out on a page. I think I do actually get to... Alright, so I am Lucas Van Horn, apparently. Hey, Dad. How are things going? Today's the... I might... yeah, I might... There's no good place for me to be, really, is there? Let me try going back over to this side again. If it's just the book I'm in the way of, I think the book might not be that might not be up that often. And if I do still get in the way after that, maybe I'll make myself a bit smaller. Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died. It's like, I know, I was there. And it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like I should mean something. Mom always says that this tree was your favourite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luca. Alright, yeah, I am going to be in the way because that's where the other characters go. Let me shrink myself down a couple of pegs. There we go. I should be okay there. Hey, Luca. I knew I'd find you here.
Rolo was Luca's closest friend.
Okay, this is Rolo.
He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
He's the last of his kind. Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, after I checked the pond, I climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rolo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. You and your mum always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. Well, Oh, I didn't know if you were gonna keep doing it now that your mom's gone too. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say that since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rolo. Of course she is. She went out to get that milk and cigarettes. Okay, Dad, see you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Oh, I like these little tiny areas. Oh. That was apparently worthy of 100 gamer score. I sneezed, got a charm, and tickled.
Wonderful. I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book.
Yeah, I am pretty great, thanks.
That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Alright. So it's worth, plodding about then. I can jump. I have a teeny tiny jump, Rolo. My other bag buttons do nothing. Okay, I got nothing other than jump. And I can sneeze. This is my secret power. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was going to eviscerate the dandelions, as is my birthright. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rolo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? The narrator. This weird guy in a green jacket. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, I'll just have to tell Gran and then we can head out. You know Rolo is only 12, right? I can only do a range of voices. Alright, and this is the voice he gets. What are you going to tell her? I don't know, I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kind of wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself, I won't be long. He's going to change the tone. He's I don't know, what do I want to tell you? His balls dropped when he was 10. Deal with it. Tell Gran before heading out with Rolo, and then tickle him. I need to unlock more charms. Is there anything else I can interact with, though?
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Not in this house. I'm going to set myself on fire. That's clearly what it wants me to do.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
Sneeze everywhere. I need more dandelions. Okay, I can't burn myself. Ponder! Sloop. Double ponder. Sloop.
One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it.
His father wasn't a doctor, he was just a creep.
Not for years, though.
He was a burglar. Expert safecracker. It's why he died. The cops finally caught up to him.
Had moved in. The house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
Nothing wrong with a flowery fabric.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Sneeze! I need to be thorough. Anything can trigger a charm. Alright, I guess I'll go upstairs. Wait.
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
Okay, how about now? Okay. He wasn't ready to go in yet. Also, he didn't have the key.
Upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Hide. I'm building up an arsenal of charms.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Hey! By the way, I have it on good authority. Some of the charms are swear words.
Grand's moving out, but most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
I saw it in the trailer for this game. There are swears. Well, I think there's a very specific charm you can get, which I'm looking forward to. I can tickle someone, then hide whilst pondering about what you've done. And chill with or without them.
Grand's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Oh, what a scamp. Clearly a troublemaker, this Luca. Can I jump on my bed and explore my globe? Okay. I feel like that's probably all the charms I can get out of the house. Oh, never mind. There might be some in the kitchen. I thought this was the garden.
Of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week.
It's very OCD.
A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Junk! Ah, great. Now I can tickle my junk. Charm unlocked. Waste water.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
Oh, for her rabbit. Is that what this is called? I would just called it a cabinet. With the glass door. I guess a cabinet with a glass door is called a hutch. Now I'm hiding. Now you don't know where I am. Luca time!
Oh my, this is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years.
Or tickle someone else's junk whilst hiding. I like the way you think.
You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier.
Let's do crimes.
Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic.
I've got my finger hovering over the crime time button.
You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader.
So that's step 1. Step 2, step 3, step 4. Wheelbarrow.
A sturdy old wheelbarrow. Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
Luca thought. As it turned out, it was one of the primary reasons she left.
A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench.
This is not the work of a beginner. Or maybe grandmother's a beginner and she's just picking up where our expert daughter left off. Hey, grandmother. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for charms. Okay. Because they had the book. A beginner gardening book would be things like, this is how you prune a rose. Not, this is how you make all of this lovely. Look at this arrangement. This is like level 7 gardener. Hey, Gran. I'm going to go hang with Rolo for the day. See you later. Oh, hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
We were just gonna go... Ah. Oh, but I can't... I don't always get the choice. I thought I'd always get the choice of all of my charms. So this is the kind of main mechanic of this game, is that I can use charms to write the story, and if I write it wrong, I get a bad ending.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
That's not the voice I used for him. We were just gonna go chill for the day.
Best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. Well, make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy.
I feel like there was no wrong answer there.
You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess.
I mean, all 3 options, I feel like she would have just gone, okay, go, whatever.
That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything.
Like, if we're going to go and tickle each other, she may have had some concerns.
I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
Sound like the local newspaper.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made.
Huh.
You can see the turning point, which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
It's what we call a tutorial. A grand jury. Oh, I see. And then I can go ponder for the day.
We're just gonna go ponder for the day.
We're just going to go ponder for the day. Oh, really? What are you boys going to go to ponder on such a lovely day, exactly?
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium pondering.
Nailed it.
Well, make sure you don't overburden yourself with a preponderance of pondering. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Oh, if I hit you with my stick. Your actions have consequences. No, it's the opposite. Apparently I can, at any point, go back and undo them. It's more like, your actions might inconvenience you slightly. Oh, and Luca. You and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know. Getting in trouble with Rolo. Ah, yeah. You know, because it's chronicling stuff. Oh, yeah, that's why the newspaper's called the Chronicle as well. My actions do very little. Like, I guess I have to navigate towards a correct ending, but at the same time, yeah, if I do the wrong thing, I can just undo the wrong thing. Alright, I'll give him... You're apparently not happy with his pirate voice. Come on. Woo! Dang it, Rolo.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
Also, like, in the middle of town. They should be on the road on the way in. Just run off the opposite direction.
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. Imagine him doing that thing where he like puts two fingers towards his eyes, back and forth. He's like, "I'm watching you. I'm watching you."
Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death.
Oh, it's like the town's supervillain.
In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Wait, 6 years? That's when my dad died. It was my dad as supervillain called the Foul Harvest. Oh, sorry. I mean, it's quite easy to get sucked into and then exit. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years.
Why did he moonwalk away? That's what I'm saying. I imagine him doing the two fingers at his eyes and then switching to him and it's like, "I'm watching you. I'm watching you."
After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
By the way, well, actually no. I'll let the story play out. Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure. Come on now. When I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Oh, sounds pretty all right. You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all of your little friends. And your big friends. Not your medium friends, though. I hate them. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Damn. I've been excellent. Sorry, Luca, I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Harvest awaits and all that. Ho now! The left side's a little low. Ho now is my crime time catchphrase. It's when I'm pimping. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn, can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, I love him though. Look at his sad tie. Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Valen...
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
He has seen some shit. He has. He's loosening his tie even more. Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. All right. What can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, okay. You've unlocked the charm, sadness. Oh. He's just like, hey, it's fucking rude. Am I just hanging out? Give it a sec. Okay. Well, that didn't do anything. Oh, it's a spare of sunglasses. That's how I chill. Okay, so maybe there's multiple ways to unlock charms. So if I hadn't unlocked chill in the house, I could have unlocked chill there. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was. A tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Am I undesirable? Yo, Mr. Sinclair. Oh, don't you see don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till perennial harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Or should I be the one that moves? The building should move. That's perfectly reasonable. If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Okay. Hello, Rhino. Come on. Alright, hang on. It's got real quick. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound you. Yup. My mum said. Yeah, but. If I had a nickel for every but, I'll be the freaking king of nickels. Alright, Tish. Yup. Okay, I apparently cannot intervene. Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Oh, golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week at Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Tish is a female name. Which one was Tish? I thought was that the rhino? I thought that the rhinos were... Yeah. Wonderful, it won't happen again. If we're going to be on a first name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be a part of something... No, hang on, that's the wrong voice. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about the newfound fountains and phone booths. We're going to change the world. And it all starts here, in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're going to change this town, we need to get every detail right. Oh, that sounds intense. Ha 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 ha! Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Oh, I guess if it's quick. The rhino. Yeah, well, the rhino's wearing a sundress and a hat. So I'd expect the rhino to have a female name. Wonderful. But it's also a rhino, so I'm giving her a deep Russian voice. You know, all those Russian rhinos. Shut up. Open answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay, we're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? Oh, I've never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
He stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it... I guess not. Huzzah. Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. I scared the man off. Oh, unless they're gonna steal his wallet. I guess I can't notify him of his impending wallet theft. Oh, right, Rolo's waiting up at the treehouse. And I can't leave that way anyway. Okay, I think we've done... I don't think there's any charms I can unlock here. No one for skipping around. Old Pickler's Pond. Was he an old pickler, or did he pickle old pickles? Mission control. Authorized personnel only. Hey, Jetson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. Hey, if it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me. If you ever want his chair back, I've taken a stand-in recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think you should stay. No. An empty chair makes for a great listener. Okay.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond,
I like that Pete is just you. Hey, I made him intentionally fancier.
it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
I do like Pete, though. He seems honest. Oh, I'm having a flashback. Go pick out your bait from the tackle box, Buckaroo. Okay, Dad.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait. Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook.
Ah.
Good for skimming the surface.
Look at that. Give it a good cast. Ah, give it a proper voice. Give it a good... I'll just do my voice for this guy. Give it a good cast now. Oh. You have to reel it in a bit faster, or your catch will lose interest. Heh. Loser.
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
Ah, dang it. Easy there, Buckaroo. You don't know your own strength. Alright.
Luca gently baited. Good for skimming.
We'll try the feather again. There is indeed a fishing mini-game. Bam! Oh, a rubber ducky! Dad, the rubber duck I caught is floating! I think it has omnipotence. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up. Yeah.
Luca gently baited first.
Am I going to hook this lake dry? Oh no, I bet I know how this section works out. Yeah, this is going to be the rubber duck again. Alright, so I reckon I can catch one thing per charm.
What fish could...
And then I can come back to this memory and catch the other stuff later. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. We're in a pond. Like I could literally see all of the water. Well, wherever it is. I hope the other boot has at least a sock to keep it company. Right. Bye, Ghost Dad. Okay, so if I get some more charms, I can come back here and fish the rest of that stuff. Oh, I should probably check... Hang on, I should probably check that there aren't any charms in the flashback world. I got the bait box. Yeah, I can't fish without any bait. If I talk to him, he just says, go get some bait. Okay, no, there's nothing to do here. Quick, fish for your mum. If you flashback hard enough, you can change the future. Can I talk to... No, he has become stationary now. Alright.
The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Who's old Jeff, and how do the boys keep him happy? Hiding and tickling. Oh dear.
After Luca's father had passed, Rolo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rolo's way of keeping him occupied.
Ah, Rolo's a good friend. I shan't give him away to anyone. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rolo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Well, you know, you think enough things are aliens, one day you'll be right.
For the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Actually, no, that's not. I guess that's not always true. It's possible to go. I think most people probably do go their entire lives without things being aliens. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place, the old Valentine building. Yeah, well it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the foul harvest. Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rolo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. You actually want to go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mum's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rolo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me. This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I got your back. Thanks, Rolo. Now I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go! Ooh! It could be aliens. Wait. How do I get onto the balcony? Ah.
Luca looked up at the satellite dish. Rolo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
Pull!
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
Well, if the hiding and the tickling doesn't appease old Mr. George, or whatever his name was, at least I can pull him now. Right, there's a tired tiger over here now. This is new. This is a new development. Oh, there's Rolo. So I didn't recognize him because he was bent over. Oh, I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Ooh. Look at all these characters I can give voices to.
This hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh, this is getting good. And mildly prophetic, if I do say so. Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You be safe now.
Wilder ran the local paper of record.
Oh, the Beacon. That's actually a great name for a newspaper.
The Beacon.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rolo thought he saw some lights there last night. Rolo ought to be careful about poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. Okay. Oh no, it's girls! Luca, just the fellow I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point.
Oh.
The first time where your charms will change the course of fate.
Ah, my actions!
And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms.
Ah!
Well, now I'm just rambling.
No.
Where were we?
It's tutorializing. Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Luca, wake up! I almost want to tell you. Roxy might be looking around here. This is one of her favourite places to stand around and be useless. Rolo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rolo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What, you're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? Well, we got into trouble. We didn't quite make it to the abandoned fertilizers factory, though. Don't mind me, just over here lurking uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? Couldn't help but notice you snuck out before morning. That's that. Couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Wasn't, Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all got to pick up the slack since the foul harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten. And the rest look like they were hit with Hank Atomic Shrink Array. All the more... They're baby carrots, Rolo! All the more reason to keep on digging. It's got to be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy. Luca and I have places to be. So if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not going to catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I'll haul you home myself. What charm do I have?
Froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles.
She punched him in the... Oh, dang it!
Luca
Chunk!
had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little...
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy, it's the first day of summer. The sun's shining and we just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow, eh? That's all great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Oh, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. Okay, so I guess I can get a better charm, come back to this point, and then, yeah, convince Roxy. What about this squirrel? So, Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool. Okay, I like her. She's to the point. And she won't talk to me at all. Okay, bye, Fitz. Right, well, okay, I've lost my friend and his sister. Ah. Piper? Oh, hey, Luca, what's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning? Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets a proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Mm-hmm. Hey, Zariel. Hey, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? No, Lumi, Zariel would like you to. Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. I am never going to remember all of these voices I've given these random characters, by the way. And there are so many women, and I have like 5 women voices, and that's exaggerating. Last Chance Diner. Oh. I was going to say, that doesn't look like a diner. Hey, Dawn. Sorry to wake you. Ah, she's a little bat. Look at her. No problem. It comes with the job. How do I do that accent, but girly? No problem. It comes with the job.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Rolo said he saw something strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't quite say yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. How many leads? 1. 2. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Things seem to be quiet in town today. Yep, everyone is preparing for the festival. Should be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then. Catch you, Len. Oh, and Luca. I'm really sorry I haven't been able to find out anything about your mom yet. I'm just grateful that you tried. I'm still keeping my ears up. It's hard to do this accent and not go Italian. I guess Mrs. Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. Oh, I can't go on the grass. Alright, well, we've made a new bat friend. She might be my favourite so far, and not because I gave her the Count voice. He said, lying. You don't. Look, I have some other voices I haven't busted out yet, but this has not been a character that that's needed it. Hey Griffin, how's the ice cream gig going? Not great. It's still pretty cold out, and I'm in the business of selling cold. Oh, sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at his grocery stand. He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Gotcha. That's a giant melon. I touched it. Smack! Haha! Play that funky music. Hit the watermelon 20 times. Oh, yeah. Let's go for 100. Give me another 100 gamer score. I guess this game's quite short, or just the achievements are quite rare, if they're all worth 100. Oh, but I can smack and tickle. It's not quite the phrase, but it's close enough. Alright, well, if anything else was going to happen, it would have done. Hey, Bert! Hey, Luca. I'm doing some fact-checking for the town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights. But did you know? When the town was founded, there were only 7 citizens, and they all worked for a mining company. And there was only one dirt road leading to town, and there still is only one road leading to town. All right, we should build another one. To all the other towns. This is the only town. Oh, right. That's where we learn it's actually some sort of like brightly coloured but post-apocalyptic game. Those are my favourite. Everything's all happy, but it's all actually sinister. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. Sharper Valentine.
Much, if you ask me.
Also true of Batman. Indulgent. Alright, I'm getting charms left, right, and centre. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. I'm out.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretch
Oh, Jeff's the
wide.
one we have to please.
When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Luca, my boy! Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed, I was just on my way to... I just sold the last drawer of your grandmother's preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, it turns out. Oh, yeah, that's great, but I'm actually... I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Oh, don't let this old man slow you down. You just reminded that she still owes me that dance.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Oh, he's an old dog. I thought he was a walrus. I thought he was a walrus. Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. I want to bend her over and... I'm 12! I gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth. The things I'd do to that old woman. Ah!
The phone booth was brand new. Part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative.
Oh, well, it's my... You know how it is sometimes. Your mouth says things your brain can't fire.
It didn't see much use.
Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Oh, bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going in a wheat wood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching, got it. Do I want to go into wheat wood? That was over here. Is that the old... Wait, I forget where I want to go. No, I want to check that rock out. Okay, there's nothing on the rock. Okay, let's poke our head into the woods.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. Oh, wait, no, I wanted to turn back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign
The
new?
fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rolo do if he was here?
Luca often asked himself what Rolo would do,
Again, something people do with Batman.
so that he could rule out that option.
He made a mean pick a mix though. That's why they call him Woolworths. He was decrepit but full of sweets. I don't know. I'm definitely not touching that thing.
Luca knew that if he gave up now, he'd never hear the end of it from Rolo.
Oh, but I wanted to explore the old house. Alright, fine. What can I do here?
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
Ah. That's 2.
More to go.
And 3. Bow. Luca had set the alarm off. Okay, moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew
Yay.
the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines.
He also has questionable methods for those who employs, or so I hear. But he does accept gift cards. So... and gift receipts.
Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on here?
There's only one way to find out.
There's also this weird green miasma that's probably perfectly fine. Also, I'm pretty sure these trees are melted. Like, even at 12, I probably would have been like...
The water looked almost diseased.
yeah, maybe let's not poke my head in here.
Slowly into the woods.
I didn't get a diseased charm, sadly.
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there. Ah, I see. So if I had Rolo here, I could make him poke around in there, and he's like, ah, God, use syringes. It's like success killed Rolo. He's not dead. He's just probably got some kind of STI.
Luca
Locked.
thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper? Hang on, that's worrying.
The
Footsteps?
sound of footsteps grew louder.
Hello? You alright? Shit. Yay! Told you there was swearing.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
That was the end of Luca. This is a story about...
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself.
So what would happen if I hadn't picked that up? Would I just not be able to continue?
Change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end?
Oh, I did die.
We should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
Okay. So, this is a story about change. That didn't help me, and that was the only option I had. But I do have the power to shit now. Okay, so that's basically telling me there's no point going back to this one because all of these have got tick marks on them. So I need to go back to Roxy and tell her to shit. Oh, in the past he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit. Okay, now that makes sense. That does fit.
He found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it! What have you done? That little shit just kicked me. Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home. Actually, that's not her voice. Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. Sorry, Solomon. Yeah, we have Rolo now. Now I can get Rolo killed and not me. Sorry about that. Rolo can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter. How are you doing? Me? Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all. No. That is truly a shame. I have learnt the power of shame. Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house. Yeah. And how is that going? We mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely at home. It's not like that. He just has a lot to do. Making jam, avoiding the advances of that old man dog, that horny old dog man. She's still settling in, trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who is rarely around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say, it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve. Woof!
Solomon trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, heiress. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. Okay, bye. Oh, that didn't happen last time. Why did Solomon being with me trigger that? Hey. Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Oh, sorry, Mr. Nuncrude. I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Oh, neat. Boy's got too much of his father in him. Speaking of, I want a bit of me and his grandmother. Ah! I'm horny and old. I win. A little help. I am the champion. You were racing? Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been here? Wait, what? Caution. Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we going to get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Why'd you do that? Power says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. In hindsight, the plan was amazing. Great, now what now? That's generally how I do most of my planning. Do it and then claim it as expected if it works. Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. Alright. From a safe distance. Right, I'm going to check out the side this time. Oh. Well, I'm stumped. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. Okay. Whoa, you're a genius. Rebound. I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress. Okay. So now both of us can get caught by the horrible radioactive man. Check it out. Dang, Rolo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Rumble! Oh, we should get ready. Did you feel that? What? The excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. That's not normal. And this door. That's not normal. Stop saying that. Try harder. No dice. Won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster's new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in here. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. Are you sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Just help me get in. I smell my nose is my used needle sense is tingling. Rolo, it would be my honor to throw you in the trash. Come on, Lady Luck. So what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Oh, 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. I found some guns. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank atomic communicators. Do these actually work? Grand Commander Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic, Grand Command. You're coming in 5x5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Aha. Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. Oh, that's... That's not great.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh, God, tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat. When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Ah.
Snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
Some sort of badge or something. What's it say?
Held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag and a bag full of something else. Oh, okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm, this is no time to panic. I'm not panicking! You're panicking! How dare you... how can you panic? You're just a 12-year-old and this is just a corpse. Rolo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around. Well, the slime-covered hand would be in here. Ah! I found a clue! Ah! You found a clue! Ah! That's sure to come in handy! I am beginning to see the benefits of your run for our lives plan. Right, we've clearly established I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me, yell run. If you don't hear me, yell run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Rolo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. It's what I do. We are way too relaxed for having found a corpse. Well, here goes nothing.
Luca sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rolo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rolo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rolo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow.
I mean, at least wash your hand, dude.
Chapter 3.
Maybe take a shower or 3.
Finding a friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Found a corpse in a dumpster, you know, standard boy things. Hello? Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering folks, I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really, we just sort of ran around a bit. I bet Rolo's gone missing.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstance are you to leave. What? If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But what about lunch? But nothing. You are to stay here, understood? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here until you get back. Good. Oh, and Luca, you left the faucet running yesterday. We're not made of money, you know. Ha! Ha! Born in a barn. Left the faucet running or the fridge door open. Oh, I could have done both. Damn. But I got the credit for one of them at least. Oh, that was strange. Yeah. Oh, it's just what I do now. Tell me what to do. Sloop.
A faint electronic sound floated in the air.
The walkie-talkie. Is that coming from upstairs? Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Rolo, is that you? Over? Strange. Rolo?
Luca glanced at the now silent walkie-talkie. He wasn't sure what to think.
Hello?
Luca glanced at he wasn't sure what.
I guess it's the front door. That or Grandma's locked the old horny dog in a cupboard. Oh, hey, Roxy. Hey, this is about me accidentally kicking you yesterday. Is Rolo here? No? Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rolo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rolo didn't come home last night. Told you. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Wheat Wood, and then it was late and we went home. Wheat Wood? If he's alive, I'm going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out here. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Oh, I fucked up. Rolo. Where are you? I was told to stay here. I should at least take the walkie-talkie with me, right?
Luca glanced. He wasn't sure what.
Okay, I guess the game disagrees with me. To the library. Hey, Bert. I can't remember what voice they gave this kid. Have you seen Rolo? No. Although, they've almost been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here until he gets back. Oh, okay. That'll be that one guy. He's asleep. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. You could have fooled me. Well, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. We're all part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines, I got it.
Looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. So how about you start by telling me? Look, no offence, but I've got my own stuff to take care of. Ah, you joker. We're all part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. Okay. So I guess that's like his brother. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she'll be here, then she'll be here. I don't see why I'm just standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. Oh, my parents wouldn't listen. No offence, but isn't Rolo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the anots aren't, so I guess it's up to us to check Wheat Wood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. We could spend the time making posters. That would be great, I guess. Right, Fitz and I will check Wheat Wood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Wheat Wood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Oh man, the background characters are doing things. I wonder if my charms can influence them as well. His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean, vanished? That's impossible. Oh my, he doesn't even see the danger he's in. Oh, damn you, prophetic book lady. Oh, I like these two. They're cute. I have so few female... I've used up all my lady voices. What's this about a missing child? I must stress that the situation is completely under control. Oh, it just seems so terrible. And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help? Nonsense, young Mr. Cotter. Nonsense. Young Mr. Cotter will turn up safe and sound, I am certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging. Oh yes, Mrs. Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter Beck that... Where did she run off to? I'm going to talk to my bird friend. Hey, bird friend. Hi, Luca. What's up? You haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? He doesn't come around here much. Not since they made a rule that you can only order decaf. What reputation does Rolo have? That they would say, no more caffeine for you, child. You are too powerful a nuisance. Okay, so I think the library's over here. No, that's the diner. Oh, but I get to talk to my bat friend. Hey, Dawn. Is it true about Rolo? Yeah, he didn't come home last night. I wonder if it's connected. Connected to what? I was checking in on reports about increased activity around town. What sort of activity? Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights. Your typical shadowy stuff. Who would be doing all that and why? Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine family is always suspicious. Perennial Harvest certainly has the resources. Do you have any idea where Rolo could be? The best place to start looking is where the trail went cold. Where did you see him last? We were in Wheat Wood, right by Valentine's fertilizer. I'll check out Wheat Wood when my shift ends. I do my best work at night. I am the knight. I guess Miss Shelley's getting ready for the festival. Doesn't she have a job? How do any of these people make money? They were just standing around in the street doing nothing. Maybe the library is down here? No, that's the museum. Hey, Griffin, has Rolo been by? I haven't seen him all day. I'm sure he'll show up safe and sound. And when he does, tell him there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him. On the house. He'll like that. Hey, Jetson. History Museum. It's laughable, really. Did you happen to see Rolo in there? Nope, just the shadow of a family. Clinging on to a town, clinging on to the past. Cling! Feel free to check for yourself, but don't expect to have your mind blown. Ah, we can go in the museum now. Oh.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one shopper Valentine. Young Sharper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here in Beacon Pines. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Sharper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Sharper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Capital Reverence Fund.
That was unhelpful. So Sharper Valentine died at the same time as my dad then. So I guess the same scientific experiment, the foul harvest, killed them both. Hey, Sensation Shinryu, nice blazer. Don't know why it gives me leprechaun vibes. It is very, it is very St. Patrick's Day. I will admit. The check pattern on the inside helps. And well, I am 1/8 Irish-ish, technically.
A bit much, if...
We'll check that. Where was the library? Oh, the library's there. No, I hope you're well, Shin. Good to see you.
During the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject.
This game looks quite cute. It is. It's it's one of those games that's cute, but it has like a really dark there's like a really dark plot in the background. We found a corpse yesterday, and now my friend's gone missing. So that's about where we are at the moment.
Making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge.
Plus, our dad died 6 years ago, and our mum recently went missing. So there's hijinks afoot in the town that we're trying to uncover.
He didn't know. He'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Caddo.
Caddo was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title, Introduction to Melitology.
One of those. Now that's actually interesting. Already reminding of kindergarten. Like, kindergarten as in, like, the name of a game called Kindergarten, or your kindergarten experience where you found a corpse? Because, the game. Okay, good. I was gonna say, that's a messed up kindergarten experience. Oh, look at this little... I don't like that the penguin has hands. I don't know why. I feel like that's wrong. I'm kind of running out of voices. Hey, Luca, you snuck up on me. Good book. Dunno, just started it.
He gestured to the shelves.
I'm already running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or if there are 2 queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for supremacy. Fight! Oh, look at me. Yeah, penguins don't have them. It's weird seeing penguins with penguin with hands. You should have flippers. You don't need hands for reading. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. Oh. So this game also has a mechanic where you can like learn
The level of the library was devoted to comics.
charms, and there are certain turning points where if you've got the right charm, you can direct the story in a certain way. And I've already died once, basically, and so you can rewind time and try a story point again with charms that you earn later on to branch it in a different way. It's quite interesting.
Most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
Yeah, so there's like the tree in the top left is by Chronicle, and so there are branches that end prematurely, and you're supposed to try and, I guess, work your way up the middle to get the proper ending. So you have to. It encourages you to like basically click and talk to everyone because you can get charms from basically everything. So I like, for example, I got one for slapping a watermelon 20 times. I haven't used it yet, but I've got. So these are all my charms that I've picked up so far, and some of them I've used, some of them haven't come into use yet.
Phosphorescence.
More like my complete loss of interest.
The
Heyo!
bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick
Gives himself a solo high five.
Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular biology and the chemistry of mitosis.
Oh look, my toes are going numb because of how boring. That one wasn't as good. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rolo come by? No. I was actually surprised. Usually he's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rolo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Well, besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him you meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh. Roger that, Space Cadet. I made the Tiger Australian for some reason.
There were rarely
I'm running out of voices.
Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Not fooling anyone. Sound like Morty for a second there. Yeah, it was unintentional, but I have realised that my kind of
Cobs I've eaten.
this is what I consider my Tails voice, but it does kind of sound Morty-like. I don't quite have the pitch, I think, or what like the variation that he can do.
A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Mitosis joke I gotta split, right? Oh, I mean, they're all bad. Yuck. But feel free to give yourself a solo high five for that one.
Seashore's simple, succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Yeah, that's succulent.
A peek
See?
behind the
You gotta click on everything.
The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu, one of the greatest acting minds of our time. By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
No, I want an air high five. Unfortunately, air high five isn't one of my new emotes. I can do this. Well, I can do like an air regular five, and then you can fill me in later. You just pretend. Are you done? Okay, good. Oof. All right, I think I've explored the library. Oh, yep. Perused all library shelves in a single branch. And it called me a nerd. Next game. Oh, push. Okay, good. God, you got your air high five in. I don't know who this one is. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Nuncreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep, not by choice.
Only moved often.
Oh, she's the daughter of the couple in the square.
Her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rolo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing. I guess so. Like missing. Does that sort of thing happen a lot round here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rolo. I guess Rolo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. Suppose we could use some help. Try to keep up. If you ever find someone called Call, you should create a crime-fighting duo. Beck and Call. Okay, just to pretend I didn't say anything. Joey, have you seen Rolo around? Oh, sorry, Luca. I had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. Can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rolo. No, the beetles. You think like the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. Just keep an eye for him, would you? Of course. Friggin' insect nerd.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Okay.
The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Alright, so there was a few bits to explore over to the side here that I didn't grab last time. Oh, well, I say that, actually. I guess there's a place here, but I can't actually do anything with it. Okay, to the Weeping Woods, then. See if that corpse is still there. Oh, they've put up a piece of wood. Dang, they boarded up the way in. We'll never get past this. They've put nails on a wire link fence. We'll never get past this. Well, guess Rolo's dead. Beck, do you want to be my new best friend? Okay, well this isn't helping.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal round here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Oh, the next obvious step is science. Oh, what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick. I like Beck. I like Beck. She's very much the kind of scientist I aspire to be. Poke it with a stick. Ha ha!
Watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the? Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So the science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Are you sure we shouldn't do like a double blind test? Let me get another stick. Oh yeah, seems dangerous. Hey, Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yup. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Oh, don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. She looks fine to me. Why, hello. I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish. Yup. You've probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new round here. Why would you hang out with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he ever told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's not true, only one of them did. The other one died. It's true, they got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only going to say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Ha ha! Oh, look who's grown a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, and his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced. I'm going to beat this child up.
Towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle.
I have numerous verbs that I can use to beat this child up.
Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city. But a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, time to bust out the... time to bust out the strange.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
Alright, Luca, looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yup. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense, wackadoos travel in packs, eh, dud?
The sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Ah!
Iggy's clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
Ha-ha! Get science, prick! You jerk, my clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
His voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
I don't feel so good. Mr. Stark. I'm sorry, I just... Oh, shit. Yup. Well, I may have turned the bully into into some kind of monster, but the good thing is that he'll probably die in a second when the powers wear off. So that was intense. I think he's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
The person at the warehouse, this strange ooze, and what it did to Iggy. Was Rolo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rolo. You took the words out of my mouth. Let's give no more thought to the child we just mutated. Can I jump over? Nope, that's too dangerous. Okay, we'll go around. So my guess is the foul harvest happened, which killed all the crops. And then they've been trying to create a new fertilizer to regrow the crops. And in doing so, have become evil. And have possibly, I don't know, maybe started making it out of people. You know, like a Soylent Green type situation, but with fertilizer. Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We were just having a look for Rolo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news. Rolo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rolo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Well, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. I can't wait to introduce you to Rolo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work anyway.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
Well, I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rolo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay.
Rolo was safe.
Ish.
A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread.
Yeah, again.
Gran is going to kill me.
So, what did you do today? I definitely didn't mutate the town
He
bully.
might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Gran, I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran. Gran? I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I just happened to look for Rolo. Gran? Roxy came over. She was worried about him, so I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. Turns out Rolo is safe and sound.
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess.
Luca was sitting
I'm
on
awfully
the pond,
carefree for a 12-year-old. Oh wait, no, I suppose 12-year-olds are carefree.
listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. Why don't you grab me some nice bait? Sure thing, Dad. Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. We're fishing with bees? Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one.
I don't know that that's true, old man.
Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. Interesting choice. With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice, but I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold.
I feel like this is symbolic for something.
I don't understand. Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal. The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. Dad, look out! His father casually wound the reel. None of it's your fault, you know. Never was. Dad, we have to go! Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. Please, you have to run! The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. That's the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out.
Sometimes you trigger an ice age. You know, it's why fishing's such a popular sport. The
A
thrill.
shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet.
Oh, I broke my dad.
Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean? The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply. Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rolo?
Faintly, he could hear Rolo amongst the noise.
Luca. Rolo, is that you? Luca. There. Rolo, it's the middle of the night. Luca, thank God. Listen. I don't know how long this thing will work down here. Down here?
Rolo's voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday. What? The man in the hazmat suit? It was... took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground. Underground? Are you okay? Kinda. They seem more interested in... for now, at least. Mr. Care said you made it back home and safe. Care? No. Trust. He's... Hold on, someone's coming.
Signal went silent.
Rolo? Rolo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response, his pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. Getting worse. I can barely hear
Rolo's
you.
voice began to fade.
Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need to... the treehouse. The treehouse.
The signal died for good.
Why was Rolo keep making static noises with his mouth? What was he trying to say about the treehouse? Also, the treehouse. The antenna! He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rolo, you're a
Luca
genius.
grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
We're not going to check in on Gran or anything, no? Okay, I can't even... I thought maybe she might have gone to the grave or something.
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching. He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
So we all understand our roles. Do I know these two? I don't think we do. I don't think she's the diner, but lady by the looks of it, though. You can count on me. I still think we need a little more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists. Refuse. Hiram, you just... What voice did I just give her? Hiram, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right, you can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Harris Valentine. Her resources would still have come in handy. As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning. Plans change. How is Luca holding up? He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all... I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival. I sense shenanigans. Gran, why are you meeting with Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night? Hey, Luca. Hey, Luca! Ah! Dawn, you scared me. How long have you been there? Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your Gran into the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your Gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. A call from Hiram Tolliver, it seems. She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. I will. Aren't you coming out? No, I'm going to stick out here for a bit longer. I'm not a main character. See you, Luca. Go find that cat. She was on the title page, so I'm pretty sure she's a main character. Can I do flashback fishing? Yeah, let's see if I got any new bait. A load of new stuff. Pull, smack, cling, and struggle.
Luca tied a small magnet to the line, fishing with the law of attraction.
This isn't the most challenging minigame in the world, I'll be honest. Found a key. What do you think this... What do you think the lock is for this key? Now, why would we want to find that? Because then we would know the secret. Ah, that's no fun. The second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key can unlock anything. Oh, cool.
Luca stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook. Those things always get dirty anyway.
I like the selection of lures my dad has, though. It's like, Luca slid a roll-up onto the end of the fishing line. His dad hadn't smoked this one yet. Should we give it to Mom? She likes jewellery. That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo. I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate a pond bracelet.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
I mean, a pond bracelet's better than a fish. It's got a bunch of big words written on it. Let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights, with respect to the Beacon Pines CBD and surrounding area, has been rejected. Who's that for? Applicant Valentine Estate. Good. Good. Fuck those guys.
Luca placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Oh, maybe if I do all the fishing lures, I can get another corpse. I feel like this is a town that's got a lot of corpses hanging around if you look hard enough. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. Okay, well, I have once again run out of baits.
Luca wrapped. Hey.
And I have not filled up the rug yet, so there's clearly more to fish. Alright, let's just explore town a little bit before we... I did it. I changed the sign. Splendid. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You were right. It was simple enough to just rearrange the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is good.
The two boys shared a mischievous grin.
I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now. I think I remember which two though. There's a lot of characters. I'd better hurry up to the treehouse. A lot of them are dogs as well, which doesn't make it easy to remember them. Okay. Rolo! Rolo, are you there? I'm at the treehouse now, Rolo. Mr. Kerr said you were alright. What happened out there? Dang it, Rolo, where are you? Who's there?
I could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
Oh, shit's popping off. I've got weapons in here, so you'd better come out right now.
Strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons? How could you hurt something that's already
Fear
dead?
gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you? What? You don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself
Luca
anymore.
stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast I am. Iggy!
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me! This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. You couldn't control yourself for a second. And I get to be like this forever. There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you gonna be my savior? Perfect little Luca saves the day. With his positive attitude and the power of friendship. Yeah! Don't knock the power of friendship. It got my friend kidnapped. Okay, maybe the power of friendship's not so great. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all through Weepwood. I only came in here to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you? Luca! Luca! Rolo! It's not safe, Luca! Rolo, where are you? The treehouse! I'm at the treehouse, Rolo. Where are you? No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. Who said they were going to the treehouse? The clipboards. What did I tell you? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They were saying the same stuff they always do, but it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Iggy. I mean, yeah, clipboard. Those guys in the street with the clipboards can be quite persistent. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello. Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile? Crap, they found me. Luca, what's happening? Don't panic. You stay here and I'll see what they want. Oh. Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Be down in just a second. Of course. You have a problem. Luca, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them. And yeah, you were right. They are saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10. I don't know anywhere near their creepy knob. Might young Izzy be present? We'd love to hear his thoughts. Run!
He slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rolo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon. From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Iggy, there you are. You gave us all a heck of a scare. Just go away. Just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help. Help? Then why were you chasing me? Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honking big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. You told me Rolo was okay, that he was back at his place resting. He is. Poor fella just got a little lost. That's a lie. That's a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why, because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is going to give us a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
His grip tightened on the MCDC.
What did you do to Rolo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting, and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I am the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. No, I have the power of time travel.
His mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope? He wiped his chest with his sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight!
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight.
So I've been quite lucky. I haven't had one of these come up and I don't have the charm word. Because I all of these I've had to like hunt around
He
for.
swung the Mission Control Defense Cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Luca summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rolo sends his regards. Ah, shit. God damn it, Rolo. Hey, that was uncalled for, more than a little rude. And just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame that it's come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
End this.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end
Ah,
escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here.
I died again.
Let's put a pin in this for now.
Okay. So the only other option I've got... Oh, I can I can get caught on my own and struggle, or we can tickle Iggy instead of being strange to him. Let's try struggling. Let's see what struggling achieves.
This is a story about struggle. Luca could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3. Everything's fine. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
Okay, so Rolo hasn't been kidnapped in this timeline. I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So, what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Oh, Rolo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. I set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. And one for Mrs. Fratelli at the diner. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed. He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for their enthusiastic gentlemen. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. No problem. Off with you now, while the day is still young. Okay, just tells me to... I'm just going to keep turning the tap on and opening the fridge until she says it again. Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. A simple matter, as we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. Jam. Oh, I actually have to carry this around with me, okay. Hey, Rolo. Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. I've picked all the cats. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. Wait, what? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it'd be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rolo, I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Oh, is it a whole thing? Sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Oh, but that means I haven't made friends with Beck in this timeline. I'm only going to have to make friends... Oh. I have to remake all my friends. Wait, watch your step. Oh, sorry. There was a whole family of beetles here. Oh, no, wait. Oh, they've gone missing. I thought they just sort of wandered around. Everyone has a home, Luca. Even beetles.
Luca checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay. It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. You think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Just watch where you step, okay? You can tell those jerks. It doesn't matter how many boxes they pile up. I ain't moving. I look like they're just like, just put them in front of the pig, man. Just, he's been there so long they're using him as a landmark. Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat.
Heiress Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune.
Hence why he called her heiress.
Had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Sadly. See what seems to be the problem.
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Heiress,
Oh no, Mr. Wilder's the newspaper person, isn't
it
he?
was because she
Not the
had taken
detective.
issue with something he had put in the paper.
I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yeah, that is the news of the day. But there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more so interested in this town's future, rather than one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, where the goings-on of my family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And you know, changes are dangerous. If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. Aw, bye, heiress. It's hard to know who's a villain and who's not. Some of these people are just it's awkward. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Luca, what's up? They got your jam delivery, eh? Yep. Have you seen the new kid around yet? New kid? Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this, one of them is working for William Gare, the perennial harvest. And the other is working for Heiress Valentine. And? The Valentines represent Beacon's Pines past. Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as this town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. Okay, bye. Hey, we go in the diner finally. Well, if it isn't my favourite little jam runner. Hey, Mrs. Fratelli. Look at you.
She leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart with what happened with Eleanor. Break! I got a feeling she's out there somewhere yearning to be with you again. Hooey! Just need a couple of words sometimes to just reset the accent. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yeah, let's see here.
Mrs. Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your gran hello for me, Luca. Will do. Best thing to do when you got a load of jam is just skip around. If I could just be left alone, young man, Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sure, sorry to bother you. It's just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. For our legacy. That sounds like a heavy burden. First for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. I hate vegetables. Honestly, truly. I'm a dog. I just want to eat meat. Kind of a bummer thing to say at a harvest festival, but, you know. Also a bummer thing to say in a town full of animals. Well, I'm really sorry. I really just want to eat all of you. Look, lady. Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and a glimmering hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went. Oh heavens, what a burden to bear. Nope, can't talk to the lady. Can I talk to my bird friend? No! Oh, is there any bird in town? I can't talk to these two either. Mr. Fratelli... is this guy?
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples.
Oh no, Mr. Fratelli was the diner owner. He's
More
Tolliver.
accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello?
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. No bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Yeah, Gran had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, these ones on top. She wrote your name on them.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes. The jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
Reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
I shall put these in my store shelves post-haste. Okay, I wasn't suspicious. I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
Jam. How do you keep out the ice cream cold? We keep them on ice. Where do you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold. How do they keep somewhere cold? Look, Bert, do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good. Okay. Hey, if I go in here, would it play a different video, or is it going to play the same one?
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots.
Oh no.
That's why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines
It's the same story and I can't skip it.
Young shoppers
Aw, dang it.
strong alfalfa led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind
Well.
to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here in Beacon Pine. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Shopper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle
that's
to
not
pick
the
up
right
the
one.
pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Shopper Valentine lives on.
Oh yeah.
It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future.
I was just taking a quick look to see sort of how long this game is, but I think we'll have to play at least another session to finish to see the end of it. That was unhelpful. Okay, so we won't watch that again. Okay, the horny dog was this way. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Oh, Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? All right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case,
Nuncreed snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until the next time I see your Gran. It's a crafty old man. Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple. Why? How old are you? 12. Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? I'm never tell you to ask too many questions. Just try to keep up, okay? What just happened? Oh. Let's not ask her. Let's just go and help the cat. Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this. His favourite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, and what is your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilona. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nelly means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. I feel I have been used. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome. I owe you one. My mums are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is a little cottage next to that big mansion place. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late, or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. Okay, so I've made friends with Beck in both timelines now. Is there anything else I need to do? There's nothing new that was open that wasn't open. I guess I could go to the treehouse. Oh, let's see if I got any new. He just said whether jam would make good bait. I think I accidentally skipped through it. Nope, I don't have any new ones. Sorry, Dream Dad. Go back to being a figment of my imagination. Oh no, I was meeting him at night. So he's not going to be here yet. Okay. Well, maybe let's stop here actually for the night, because I don't know how much... Yeah, we haven't unlocked anything new yet. We're still working our way through struggle. Or should I finish? Well, I don't know how long there's left in this timeline. It could still take me a while. So let's call it here. I assume I can, like, just quit out and quit back in. If need be, it should be pretty easy to just get back to this point just by hammering through the dialogue next week. So, yeah, let's call it there. It's a fun game. I'm interested. There's a lot of intrigue, a lot of threads. So I'm interested to see how it plays out. So maybe we'll play this again next Tuesday, if I'm free next Tuesday, and then otherwise we'll just play it next time I'm available. Yeah, cool. All right. Well, next stream's tomorrow. We're gonna do Crime Time. I shall wear my new crime shirt tomorrow, and then so yeah, 8:30 Crime Time. GTA, more Lost and Damned. So if I see you then, I see you then. Otherwise, I will see you when I see you. Thanks for watching. I've been Jack Dandy. You've all been Dandy. Good night.